Drove up Forest Road 626 or FR26, about 4 miles, parked right here at the intersection with 26 and FR27. So I'm gonna go down to the main parking lot right now. I believe it's 5 miles down, turn around, come back up. It's more of like a Jeep road. It's pretty tough. So then climb back up that, go to the summit, come back to the car, refill, get food, water, whatever I need. And then I'm planning on going down FR26, the easier route, second, go down, you know, down to the Beeline Highway, the 87, and then turn around, come back up, maybe hit the car, and then hit the summit again, and then come back down. We'll see what the mileage is at that point. Need to get around 26, so this will be a Mount Ord marathon distance. Let's go. Going down. Kind of a weird way to start this route. Normally you'd be going straight up the sucker, but today I'm starting going down the sucker. Love this kind of stuff. All right, just hit the 1 mile mark, descending from the Y. Already have about 550 feet of descent just in that first mile, which I'll be climbing right back up soon. There was a massive wildfire out here about 1.5 years ago, and you can see all the charred trees. There's been a lot of areas of this road or trail that have been washed out because, you know, the rain. There's no vegetation to really hold that rain down, so it's a little more barren than usual in this section, and it's because of the wildfire that happened, unfortunately. You can see, but a little bit of regrowth, which is nice. Trail's a little washed out right now. Not really sure what to expect. Just went over the 3 mile mark and we've descended 1,644 feet, which in a couple miles I'll be turning around and climbing right back up. Okay, when you see the big water tower, you know you're really close to the parking lot. Right there. Boom. Touch the parking lot. All right, exactly 5 miles in, 5.03, 2,500 feet of descent, 0 feet of climbing, 0. So that's a straight bomber downhill for 5 miles up from up there at the Y. And now it's time to turn around and go back up there. Then we're gonna go to the towers and we'll reassess our life decisions at that point. Let's go. Mount Ord is about 30 miles north of Fountain Hills, which means it's pretty much in between Fountain Hills and Payson. The second thing is, it took me about 45 minutes to descend that 5 mile section. We'll see how long it takes to climb in this 5 mile section. Just hit mile 8, 1,400 feet of climbing. So the last 3 miles of climbing were pretty gradual, but then it starts to kick up. Now, 9.8 miles in, and for reference, I just wanted to show you, there's the other road, FR26, the one that we drove up. So within 0.2 of a mile to get to the car slash first aid station. Here's the first aid station. Alrighty, so far so good. As planned. Whoa, it's beyond me. Oh! Got on my shorts. Getting chased by a bee. Much better. It's probably gonna come in here too, but that's okay. Anyways, 10 miles in, 2,500 feet of climbing like expected. Filling up on some junk food. Gatorade, Fritos. Taking a break for a few minutes, and then we're gonna head to the summit and see the glorious views. Again, it took about 40-45 minutes to go down, and about an hour and 20 minutes to climb back up to the car. 5 miles. Just hit 3,000 feet of climbing, 11.26 miles of running. It's getting cooler and cooler. .25 miles, 3,500 feet of climbing. This should be close to the last push to the tower. Believe it or not, there's actually some snow still left up here. Snowing. .7 miles so far on this run, 3,800 feet of climbing. Let's cruise down, shall we? All right, almost to the car. Aid station number 2. So total mileage so far is 15.3. 15.3. I was a little bit over what I expected, but that's okay. I'll take a little bit extra. So I'm gonna fill up water again. It's gonna get hot as I descend down the 626 or FR26. I think it's gonna be 4 miles down and 4 miles up, but we will find out very shortly. So let's fill up again. Hit mile 19, 5,000 feet of descent total for the run so far, and 4,000 feet of climbing. So it's fun right now, but this is gonna be a super grind climbing back up, and hopefully it doesn't take too long to get back up to the pines and the aid station. Gonna go all the way down to the exit or parking area. So just around the corner on this paved section, now we get to turn around. Do it all over again. Woo! That is the 87 or the B-line highway. Takes you right up to Payson, or right back down to Fountain Hills or Mesa. Yeah. It's exactly 4 miles from the car, maybe just a little hair over, but wow. So 4 miles to the aid station, then 2.5 more to the summit after that, then 2.5 back down. So I'm guessing that's 9? I'm not good at the math right now. Miles in. Mile 21. Mile 22. Mile 23. 5,300 feet of climbing. Should be within a little over half mile to the car. 23.6. And look what I see. Aid station number 3. And we're off. 23.7 miles, 5,400 feet of climbing. And this is the final climb to the summit. Just hit 25 miles. Just under 6,000 feet of climbing. Getting very, very close to the towers again. Super happy. And that nice little descent back to the car. Keep going. Keep going. This is the very top where you can park. No cars beyond that point. Ah, it feels so good to be up here again. I mean, yeah, it's tough and it's a long day, but the weather's usually pretty nice and these views are ridiculous. Why does a skunk keep everything organized? Because she likes odor in her house. Dun-dun-dun. I don't know, man. I just work here. Goodbye, Mount Ward. Good. Thanks for a great day. This is the last turn down to the car. Boom. Alright, that's a wrap on the Mount Ward marathon attempt. Went a few miles over, ended up being 29 miles total. 66 or 6,700 feet, so 6,700 feet of climbing. And I took, again, Fire or Forest Road 27 and 26 and summited. I'm happy with the day. 29 miles, training run, solo mission. This place is absolutely incredible. There's nobody out here. The weather's perfect. The views are incredible. If you're a runner, hiker, even if you want to drive close to the top and see the views, do it. It's awesome. It's right outside of town. So on that note, peace. See you on the trails.